So it's snow week here at Guelph, and it is freezing. So, as you might guess, Snow Week is essentially second semester version of O Week. Here at Guelph, we call it O Week and Snow Week because apparently Frost Week and Frost Week is demeaning to first year students. Yay for being considerate, I guess. But they have some pretty cool events. I haven't gone to any of them because the weather's been ridiculous or I've had class. For instance, on Tuesday, we were going to do tie-dye and I fully brought up a white shirt and everything, but then, minus 40, didn't really want to go outside unless I had to. And so Teresa came around and was basically like, yelling down the hallways, 6:30, tie-dye at LA, you guys should go over. And I yelled back. I was just like, but going outside. And she's like, yeah, I know. So, needless to say, a lot of the events haven't had great attendance because it's been freezing and no one wants to go outside unless they absolutely have to, so basically for class. Except I ended up having to go outside on Tuesday because I had to pick up some of my textbooks, and I just wanted to die. Like, I was coming back. Going there wasn't so bad, but the coming back, it felt like March of the Penguins. I was like, I can't, I'm just gonna lay down on the ground and just die here. That's what I'm just gonna do. But I actually there was a skating event on Wednesday night hosted by the campus police, and they had hot chocolate and cookies. That was really great. The cookies were so nice, and they were like home baked and warm because they kept it under the hot chocolate thing, and so they were really great. Except there wasn't many from our residents who went because so many people had night class that evening, so it was kind of sad how few of us were there because Art's house, which is like our sister house, they basically had their whole residence, and so we were just like, okay, yeah. The other thing that seems to be happening this week is second floor has gotten really obsessed with sharks and watching shark attack videos and shark movies. It all started on Tuesday night when all of us decided to stay the evening in and not move because it's cold, and so we ordered in pizza and stuff. Richa was showing us this show called Killer Karaoke. It's hosted by Steve-O from Jackass, so as you might assume, it was interesting, to say the least. Basically, contestants have to sing while doing really disturbing things. So, like, this one girl, she had to, basically walk down a walkway, and there was these little compartments, and each compartment would open, and she would have to put both feet in the compartment for a certain amount of time, and she basically had to make it to the end of the walkway while singing to complete the challenge. And so she's singing, I think it was yeah, someone was at the door. They're like, are you on Skype? I was like, no, I'm vlogging. But, so yeah, second floor has gotten really into shark videos, and we've been watching all of them all the time. We had a residence meeting on Tuesday, and we were late because we were too busy watching, shark attack compilations, and everyone's like, what is going on with you? Yeah, it's been interesting. Oh, last night we actually watched Open Water, which is like a shark movie, and it's based on a true story, which is terrifying. Basically, these divers were diving with this company, and they miscounted how many people got back on the boat, so the boat just left without them, and they were stuck in the water, and they both died. And the only reason anyone knows that this happened was because they found their equipment on the boat, and they were like, oh shoot, we left people. And they both got eaten by sharks. And it wasn't a very scary movie because it was a lot of suspense and build-up, but then you didn't actually see anyone get eaten by a shark, so it's kind of disappointing. But all of us were freaking out because we're like, this could happen to us. I've also been I've also been house hunting a lot this week. Monday we saw a house, Wednesday we saw a house, and Saturday we're seeing 4 houses because we are on the ball and just called everyone one night and was basically like, all right, we want to see your house. So that was awesome. The house we saw on Monday was not too great. It had a really weird layout. You could tell that it was just a regular residential house that they kind of just cut up to make into student housing, and none of us liked it. It was a gross house. There was no overhead lighting in any of the bedrooms. Yeah, that was weird. And then the second house we saw was so much better. It was the most beautiful house we have ever seen in our life. Obviously, only in comparison really to the first one, because even that one had problems. Like the downstairs bathroom, so there was the bathroom, but then the shower was in the laundry room, and we were just like, what is happening? And then one of the girls must have owned a cat because there was a cat walking around the house. And so we asked the landlord, we're like, so are pets allowed? She's like, no. We're like, but what? She was like, yeah, the cat was the girl's personal pet, so I let her have it. And we're like, but okay, that's so contradictory. Like, what? And yeah, so that's been fun. Hopefully Saturday the houses are a bit better, because from the ones we've seen so far aren't great. I mean, obviously they're student housing, so they're not going to be like the most beautiful things ever, but we're hoping they'll be nice. So that's what I've been up to this week. It's been pretty fun. Today I have the day off, which is exciting, and we're going for sushi for lunch, so I'm super happy. And I'm planning on doing some reading and watching some TV because I have no work because I finished it all earlier. So that's going to be nice. Yeah. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. See you later. So this is our board that May designed for us with the up theme, and we get to put stuff that like lifts us up. And here's some of the stuff that we have. You can see the sharks are a very big influence. It's a very special board.